Guys, I'm tired of sleeping alone. I'm tired of sleeping alone. I don't even want to like do or anything. I just want to sleep with someone. I just want to sleep next to someone. I'm just tired of sleeping alone. That's all I want. Just sleep be my sleep buddy. Is that a thing?
They said they were fine on their own, strong and fully in control, until the need for love started slipping out through their voice, their tears, and their desperation. The most shocking part is not the loneliness itself, but watching women realize too late that no amount of independence can warm an empty heart.
I've reached my breaking point of having to do this life thing alone. I just want to be held, nurtured, loved, cared for, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, in all aspects. I want my heart and soul to be seen and held. I just can't do it alone anymore, and I'm at my breaking point. I can do it physically alone. I've been doing it, but I don't want to. I don't deserve to, because I am worthy of companionship, of community, of love, of affection, of support, of someone lifting me up, motivating me, encouraging me. I am worthy of that, so I deserve to receive that. I don't want to do it alone anymore, and I've been crying all day because of it.
This girl at work said something to me the other day, and I can't get it out of my head. Heard a baby around her. I was like, oh God, that's free birth control for me. And she's like, oh, that makes me think of my little baby. And I was like, yeah, I'm too selfish. I don't want kids. I have a dog. That's enough for me. A couple days later, she's like, so you don't want kids, but you have a dog. Do you have a boyfriend or anything? And I was like, no, I've never had a boyfriend. She was like, how old are you? And I said, 27. She's like, and you've never had a boyfriend? And I never really cared. But there's something about her saying that really hit me this time, because I've never been on even 2 dates with the same person. Even guys I've talked to or hooked up with, they'll slowly stop talking to me, and then I find out they have a girlfriend, or they get into a new relationship a week later. And when I was younger and I didn't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, I'd be like, it's because I'm fat. I used to weigh 320 pounds. I lost 160 pounds. It's not like I'm being hit up every day, every week, even every month with people in my DMs or messaging me on Snapchat trying to get with me. It's no one hits me up. It's not even I'm being selective with who I'm picking and turning people away. It's just people aren't coming up to me, and I don't understand. Not I have an issue with people wanting to hook up with me, but if it tries to go a step further, they're absolutely not, no. I don't want to just hook up with random people that I don't know, so I'll tell people that I don't want to hook up with them until I know them, and then they're like, well, you're a prude. I'm I literally can't win. Why it's hitting me so hard this time is the fact that she had the audacity to ask, by choice? And I just sit there and I'm like, no, it's not by choice. When I was younger, I was like, oh, it's because I'm fat. Oh, it's because I'm fat. Once I lose weight, I'll have no problem. And now that I'm not fat, I'm just what is it? What is the reason? So now I'm gonna finish my energy drink and hit the gym until I can't feel my emotions anymore. Maybe that's the reason.
What stands out the most about her is the shock of realizing that her I don't want it, I'm fine alone mindset may have been more of a defense mechanism than a real conviction. When reality hits, she sees it was not exactly a choice, but a lack of reciprocity. And that hurts because it destroys the story she built to protect herself. Deep down, she is not only suffering from loneliness, but from realizing that losing weight, improving herself, and glowing up did not fix the emotional emptiness she thought would disappear on its own.
I'm a little scared to post this video right now, I will admit. I feel like I haven't shared a lot about my love life online. Mostly just to protect myself, but yeah, I had my heart severely broken about 3 years ago now, and amongst all of that, I was also in the absolute depths of hell with PCOS and just trying to figure that out with a new diagnosis. And I've worked really fucking hard to get better and to be the best version of myself, and I put in so much work, and I've been in such a good place. I'm the healthiest I've ever been. I have been the happiest that I've ever been. Finally got to a point where I felt like I was ready to start dating again, and I had been dating, and I met someone who I really liked, and that's just ended as well. I'm just so tired. I'm 33 and I don't want to be alone forever. And I know, like, you can't just put pressure on things in the early days, and like we were having such a good time, everything felt really good until it didn't. And yeah, I'm just fucking tired, and I'm just frustrated. And I know that I'm a catch, and I know that I'm a wonderful, amazing, gorgeous person, and I can say that confidently. Obviously, maybe not right now, but I do know these things about myself, and that hasn't changed, and I won't let this affect how I feel about myself. But I'm just tired. Right now, I feel like I'd rather be alone forever than have to go through this again. Man, like, why is it so fucking hard? Like, every single one of my loved ones and my friends, my close friends, all have partners. And I'm just tired of being the single gal. And I hope that one day I can watch this back and be like, this is why you had to go through this. Anyway, all of this to say that if you're going through it, I feel you, and I don't really want to cry on the internet, but I also want to show up and share with you who I am, not just the good parts. So, here we are.
What she is showing here is a woman who is tired, not just of men, but of carrying her own pain while trying to look strong all the time. She healed in many areas, improved her health, her self-esteem, and her life, and even then the relationship still did not last. That is frustrating because it shatters the belief that once I'm doing well, everything will fall into place. The problem is that personal success does not replace emotional connection, and when everyone around her has someone, loneliness feels even heavier because it starts to look like delay, failure, and abandonment.
If you go out and you are receiving non-stop attention, you need to go home and change. You look cheap and you look easy. I'm going to tell you the most counterintuitive thing you've ever heard. And I know, it makes no sense. But hear me out, hear me out. When you do go out with friends or on dates or whatever the case may be, and barely any men come up to you, few, once in a while, whatever, that's how you know you did it right. You need to look expensive. You need to look like, if you are going to approach me, am I in your price range? Because this hoo-ha ain't cheap. And here's a tip to do it. Pick one asset and show that. So it's either your boobs, your butt, your legs, your back. Show no more than that. Men like a little mystery. If you show everything, what do they need you for? They can see every little curve on your body. They've seen it. What's to do? Pick one body part and accentuate that. So if you go out and you're feeling so good and every man at that bar is hitting on you, girl, go home. Nothing good will come of it. And the men who do hit on you are trash. You look easy as fuck. I know that's harsh, but mommy's here to help you. I love you.
So sick of people saying, just like, love yourself more and then you'll find your person. And there used to be a time when I didn't love myself, but I do love myself now. And I'm sick of people saying, like, go out and enjoy your life while you can. Well, I have enjoyed myself. I have enjoyed my life. And there has been times in my life where I didn't think I could do it on my own, but I have been doing it on my own, and I know I can do it on my own, and I don't need somebody else to show that I can. I don't need to prove to myself or anyone else that I can do it on my own, but I'm sick of doing it on my own. I want somebody to enjoy life beside. I want somebody else here too. Not because I don't love myself enough, not because I can't do it on my own. I just want somebody to share experiences with, because I'm sick of doing it on my own. Is it that hard? Is it that much to ask for? Fuck! I'm just sick of doing it alone. I know I can. I know I love myself. I know that I can live on my own if I have to. I just don't want to anymore. I don't even care how ugly I look. I'm probably not even posting this. just sick of it. Moments spent with somebody are enjoyable. I want somebody I can share a joke with or share a memory with. Like, I've been doing it on my own, and I just don't want to do it on my own anymore. How long do I have to prove that I can do it on my own? Just want a partner I can share life with. Why is that so much to ask for? And I'm spiraling and I'm almost on my period, and I know that it's fucking hormones because I have existential crisis every month, but I don't care. I'm crying on fucking TikTok now, and what the fuck is this life?
This is where that recycled advice of learn to love yourself first completely falls apart. She already seems past that stage, and now she is facing a simple truth. Independence does not hug you, talk to you, or build memories with you. She does not want someone out of immature neediness. She wants real companionship, partnership, and presence. And that tears down a lot of the modern messaging that tried to sell self-sufficiency as the ideal destination. At some point, a woman gets tired of proving her strength to everyone and just wants to experience the soft side of love without pretending solitude is enough.
You know things are bad when you are no longer physically able to picture yourself being in a relationship or being in love at some point in the future. I remember I used to get so giddy and excited every single time I thought about my future and what that would look like with a partner. Like, I would always conjure up these made up scenarios of myself and some mystery man of how we met or conversations we'd have or what our life would look like together. And I realized recently that I'm no longer able to do that. Like, when I think about my future, I no longer see a man in it. And it makes me sad because, again, like I mentioned, it used to make me really excited about the possibility of like, ooh, who is this person gonna be? But now I'm in this place of like, I just don't think it's gonna happen. I would love for it to happen, and I'm very open to it happening. But in this current phase of my life, at least where I'm currently at right now, it just does not seem like that's a possibility. It doesn't seem real. Like, even going further, I typically have a very specific type of man that I'm attracted to, and I could always picture myself with that kind of person. But even now, I'm just like, I don't even know what kind of person I see myself with. And I don't even want to put in the energy of like trying to hype myself up about something that I really want, because historically speaking, nothing in my life ever goes the way that I want it to, or nothing ever happens when I want it to. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm not even going to try to imagine myself with this type of man, because I can't guarantee that's going to happen. It's probably not even going to happen that way. But I guess I'm just really grieving that once very hopeful version of myself. I'm grieving the version of myself that was much younger, maybe like mid-20s, that was like, oh my God, I can't wait to meet someone. And now I'm 30 and a half years old and I'm feeling the complete opposite way. When I think about my life 10 years in the future, I don't know what I see. I see nothing, because I feel like my life trajectory just continues to change. And like I said, I can't see myself with a partner anymore. This could be a mixture of a variety of things, like maybe my mind is trying to protect me. Maybe this is a sign that my life is just gonna head in a completely different direction than ending up with someone. Maybe me not being able to picture myself with someone ever again is just a phase. I don't really know, but I hate it here. I hate that I don't get excited about the potential of meeting someone like I used to. I don't know, maybe this is a good thing. Maybe it's good. I'm not completely putting all of my eggs in one basket of being like, yep, this is exactly how my life is gonna end up. Maybe life will surprise me. It usually tends to do so. But it is pretty wild that I no longer picture myself with anyone anymore, let alone a specific kind of person, and it makes me sad.
This is probably the saddest stage of all, when a woman is not only suffering from being alone, but starts burying her own hope. Before, she used to dream, imagine, and feel excited. Now she cannot even do that anymore. Here, loneliness no longer hits like a passing pain, but like deep emotional exhaustion, almost a mourning for the version of herself that still believed in love, That is heavy because it shows how time, frustration, and disappointment slowly dried up her romantic imagination. She did not just lose a man, she lost the expectation of ever being chosen.